a highlight. Governor Sanwo-Olu, national leaders demand new Nigeria constitution. Federal Road Safety Corps warns truck drivers against parking on the bridges. And on the foreign scene, South Sudan short school due to heat waves. And in sports, CAF announces date, time for quarters final fixture of the Confederation Cup. Now the news in details. I am Timmy Dayo Anthony. The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has joined former Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Chief Emeka Anyako, Afenifere Chieftain Pa Ayo Adebanjo, members of the National Assembly, former governors and eminent national leaders to demand for a new Nigeria constitution that will reflect true federalism and address the problem of the country. They said Nigeria has two options in getting a truly federal constitution by either adopting the recommendation of the 2014 National Confab or go for a relatively inexpensive Constituent Assembly on a non-party bias for producing a widely desired constitution for Nigerians. Governor Sanwo-Olu and the eminent national leaders said the National Constitutional Dialogue. They said that Governor Sanwo-Olu and the eminent national leaders said the National Constitutional Dialogue, organized by the Patriots, a pan-Nigeria group of eminent national leaders of thoughts, with the theme, Lawful Procedures for Actualizing a People's Constitution for Nigeria, in honor of the late renowned constitutional lawyer, Professor Ben Wabwezi. Speaking at the event, Governor Sanwo-Olu backed the agitation for a true federal constitution for Nigeria to develop power to the states and charge the National Assembly to put a legal framework in place for the birth of a new constitution that will be determined by the Nigerian people. The Lagos residents have commended the state government over the Onje initiative introduced by the Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration to cushion the effects of the economic hardship. The discounted food market kicked off on Sunday across the 5 divisions of the state. Staple food items including rice, gari, beans, eggs, and pepper were sold at 25% discount to excited residents who trooped out to different locations to participate in the scheme. Commissioner for Agriculture, Biola Olusoya, led the ministry's officials to some of the locations where members of the Special Advisory Committee appointed by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu were also at some locations to monitor the exercise. Olusoya acknowledged that few hiccups in some locations which run out of foodstuff due to the mammoth crowd present, but added that the situation was promptly corrected as more supplies came in to meet the demands of residents. The Lagos State government and the Agege local government area have ordered traders and beggars on rail tracks along the Agege corridor to vacate before strict enforcement and demolition. The order was issued at a stakeholders meeting with legal occupants, owners of shanties, traders, and those begging for arms on the rail tracks. Commissioner for Establishment and Training, Afolabi Anyotayo, in his remark at the meeting, charged the occupants of the shanties to vacate the rail lines before the enforcement will commence. Anyotayo also appealed to the community and market leaders to enlighten their residents and traders to shun trading on the rail lines to avoid being arrested by a joint enforcement team to be set up soon. Earlier, the chairman of Agege local government area, Ganiyu Egunjobi, said enforcing and holding people accountable for their actions will now be priority of the government at the railway line. Egunjobi added that community police will join hands with the police to arrest perpetrators. And now to the rest of the stories. The Federal Road Safety Corps in Benue State has raised the alarm on the imminent collapse of the Castina-Ala Bridge following the insistence of drivers turning the bridge into a parking lot. Castina-Ala Unit Commander Tagun Adagwa lamented that several warnings on the articulated truck drivers to stop parking on the bridge were ignored. Adagwa said the indiscriminate parking of articulated trucks with content on the bridge would be dangerous and lead to imminent collapse. The Nigerian army has traced the militant leader allegedly behind last Thursday's killing of 6 soldiers at Okwama Igeli South Local Government Area of Delta State to the river end of Igbo-Muturu community in southern Ija Local Government Area of Bayelsa State. Troops also swept on the Akugwene community in Bomadi Local Government Area to arrest perpetrators alleged to have fled to the community. Meanwhile, Governor of Delta State, Sheriff Obobiwori, visited 181 Abifolos Battalion of Nigerian military at Bomadi. And now to foreign news. All schools have been ordered to close in South Sudan as it prepares for heat waves in which temperatures could reach an exceptional 45 degrees Celsius. Authorities say children should stay indoor and that extreme weather could last for about 2 weeks. Deaths related to excessive heat have already been reported. Residents in parts of the capital, Juba, sweated into electric fans as the heat sparked power cut. The streets of Juba, home to about 400,000 people, were largely quiet in the afternoon as local media reported temperature of 41 degrees Celsius. According to World Bank's climate change portal, it is exceptionally early for South Sudan to experience such heat temperature. And now to sport. The Confederation of African Football, CAF, have confirmed the official date and kick-off time of the Confederation Cup quarterfinals fixture. The quarterfinals will be played over a two-legged format with the first leg fixture confirmed for Saturday, 31st of March, ahead of the return leg set for Saturday, 7th of April. To mark the start of the quarterfinals, defending champions USM Alga will travel to Uyo to face Rivers United in an afternoon fixture set for Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Uyo. Just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X, Traffic 961. Instagram, Traffic Radio 961. Watch us live on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. And on YouTube, please subscribe and watch all our previous programs and news on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. But did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration renovated 5 libraries in Ekpe, Badagry, Etiosa, Amuwadofin, and Ikorodu? You can get more details on Lagos State Government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has joined former Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Chief Emeka Anyaku, Afenifere Chieftain Pa Ayo Adebanjo, members of the National Assembly, former governors and eminent national leaders to demand for a new Nigerian constitution that reflects true federalism and address the problem of the country. The Federal Road Safety Corps in Benue State has raised the alarm on imminent collapse of Castina-Ala Bridge following the insistence of truck drivers turning the bridge into a parking lot. We also told you that all schools have been ordered to close in South Sudan as it prepares for a heat wave in which temperatures could reach an exceptional 45 degrees Celsius. And in sports, the Confederation of African Football, CAF, have confirmed the official date and kick-off times of the Confederation Cup quarterfinal fixture. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to Lagos Traffic Radio at lagostate.gov.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Zainab Adebeshi. I am Dayo Anthony. Many thanks for listening.